Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing it a little bit late because it is Monday afternoon and I meant to have this video up today, but I got a little bit behind. Today we're going to do a weekly check-in, and this is the first one I've ever done, but we're going to just kind of see how it goes because I do want to keep track of how I'm doing with like fuel, groceries. I give myself like an allowance and my unbudgeted. And I had one of my personal friends ask me recently actually what I consider for my allowance, because if you watched my monthly budget with me, I budgeted myself $150 for like this allowance, and it's not just like stuff that I just buy whatever I want. Like I use the allowance like to buy my planner stickers, but I also use it to buy like my son got some new winter boots that weren't budgeted for, but I don't want to count them as unbudgeted because I still had that money. So it's kind of like the allowance is kind of like a catch-all for stuff that I know I'm going to need, but I don't necessarily have to include it here. So, and I'm not 100% sure if I included it on my paycheck budget just because, yeah, I don't think I included it on my paycheck budget. But, like, I have the cash allowance, and I do $20 a week for that. And that is, here and here, I pulled both weeks out already between the paydays. And I did really well with that. I still actually had like, I think $9 and some change left over from this. No, hold on. I confused myself. Because today is the 8th. So from this one, I still had like $9 left over. And so for this one, I pulled, or I'll put in my wallet today. But when I go to do my check-in, I'm just going to consider that whole $20 spent because I'll put it in like my little change jar. But alright, so let's just get into this. I don't want this to be too long. So let's see if I can't really zoom out because of the way that my little holder is. But so we're going to go, this is great because the first fell on a Monday, so that's great. And I'm going to do my weeks from Monday to Sunday. So this, from the 1st to the 7th is a week, the 8th to the 14th is the whole week. So, but I won't include this $20, just this one. So for fuel, I just filled up the one time that's there in green, and that was $30.83. And I budgeted myself, let's see, $70 for the month. So we'll go 70 minus 30.83, and that leaves me 39.17 left. Alright, and groceries, I have three different ones. So we'll do 17.77 plus 52.59 plus 27.16, and that's 97.52. So I'm way higher than I should be on that because I only gave myself $150 for the month. But that should be okay because 2 of these weeks my mom will buy all the groceries, or we'll kind of like work it out that way. But 97.52, and this is like the first month that I've really like budgeted a set amount for groceries. So like this is just kind of to see where I'm at and where I need to set my budget at. So 52.48 is left. And so for my allowance, I'm going to say that I spent that whole $20 because I'm not gonna spend any more of what's left. And then my Planner Kate order. And that was $30.02. So that's $50.02. And I gave myself $150, so that'll be like $99.98. So I'm doing pretty well with that, I think, because here will definitely, it'll be $20, $40, $60, $80 coming out again. But I don't think I'll need to like spend a whole lot more. And then I have a couple of things unbudgeted, which is higher than I want it to be. But that's fine. Let's see, I've got Target as $31.48, and the tire. I had to have one of my tires fixed. It had a leak in it. So that was $48.18, and of course there's nothing left because it's unbudgeted. But with that, Target, my son had this little stuffed like Catboy cuddle pillow, and the dog ate it thinking it was one of his toys, so that was unbudgeted to get him a new one. And then I also got, like, let me see if I can find my case here, because I film on my phone but it doesn't fit in the holder, but I got a pop socket for my phone, which is a tremendous help, but I didn't budget for that, and I used my card for the purchase because I only have $20 cash on me at all times. So that's really all for that part of the video. I do real quick want to go through with you guys. Let me see if I can find what I'm looking for. I kind of want to show you guys how I budget out, like how I figure out what I'm going to get on a paycheck. And let me just real quick see if I can find what I'm looking for. And then also I do want to black out some of this. Because there is some stuff on here that doesn't necessarily need to be put on the internet. So I pulled this yesterday when I clocked out from work yesterday, and it's a time punch summary, and it gives me my whole hours for the pay period. And I can do it from whatever start date to whatever date, but I just do mine for the pay period. And so I got, excuse me, I got 104 hours and 4 minutes in the 2 weeks, which is a lot. And then, so I kind of break it up because our overtime is calculated based on the week and not the whole pay period. So I broke it up into the weeks to calculate my week 1. I got 51.5 hours, so my regular pay will be $470 for that week, and then my overtime was $202.63. And I think that got really blurry, so let me focus. Okay, so just for the first week was $672.63 for my gross income, and then for the second week was $52.57. And so the straight pay is the same, $470, and then the overtime pay was $221.48. And so total for gross income is $1364.11. And so I just guesstimate, I take 25% of that to like kind of guesstimate what my taxes will be. And so that actually ended up coming out to be $341 for just the taxes, and it's never quite that high, but so it's never that high, but I always budget low, or I always guesstimate low. And so then I just put that in this slot spot here. So I estimated 1,000, so I estimated my total monthly to be $1,850. And I won't know what the actual amount is until the 16th or the 15th, depending on when they put that up. So, but that's it for this check-in, I guess. That was super short. And I guess thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.